Welcome back, ladies and gents. We know it's about to kick off big time with the protests and stuff. Police helicopter overhead already, keep an eye on the numbers. Now, I'm sort of in two minds. Do I head toward the front of the protest, which is approaching pretty quickly from Trafalgar Square end, but I don't know how long it's going to take till it hits, or stay here and focus on the big, the horse guards closed down kind of thing. I mean, we've seen that multiple times. I don't really need to sensationalize it. We've had that, horse guards closed down, blah, 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 protests, etc. Quite a lot happened in part one. I've linked to part one in the pinned comment or description, whatever you call it, beneath this video. So I will have a little march along. If they take off the horse and we miss it, so be it. I'm not actually going to go and get into it yet because it hasn't started proper. These are just some of the marshals that have decided to congregate before the march begins. However, always a few people decide to come along. These clowns with a PA system might scare the horses. Let's hope not. Let's really hope not. But they've closed the road already. You can see, look, Whitehall has now been completely pedestrianised, ready for that massive, probably actually, to be honest, considering it's the first one that's been along Whitehall in a good number of weeks, I would expect today's to be massive. By that I mean between 50 and 100k people minimum. But I don't think they're actually going to haul the gates closed and everything else until they get a clear visual and they know that the main body of protesters is approaching horse guards. Police are ready, but at the moment they're not closing it. So let's hope we can make it through. It's 12:30. Now the protest is due to begin at 12:30, so imminently. But between where it starts, and I don't know the starting point, and horse guards, that could take anywhere from 10 minutes to 45 minutes for it to actually get here. But they're closing up, the guard shop's already closing up, putting all the kit away. Here come the first folks. Let's hope these flags don't freak out the horses. They're fairly far back, but you just never know. This is nothing to what will be coming later when the actual tsunami arrives. Horse's ears are a little bit twitchy. He's like, oh, not these folks again. Yeah, you can always tell that they're expecting it to be a biggie when the police helicopter's in the sky. Even the horse is like, can you lift me out of here? Drop me back at Hyde Park. In fact, there are actually two helicopters above today. The good news is that because they've pedestrianised Whitehall, it's going to be very easy to get the horses off through the front gates, dismounted, and the front locked up, which to my mind is a huge plus. Oh, what's this? Oh, sorry, chap. 13 and what? 13 and something. Okay, 13 and happy, maybe, is that what it said? Oh, 13 and, it does, yeah, it says 13 and fabulous. Absolutely, I was fabulous at 13, guys. I was, yeah, I had moments of, wait, is fabulosity? I don't even know if that's a word, but anyway, yeah, I was fairly fabulous at 13. Went downhill rapid after that, but that was kind of where I peaked in life at 13. Then it all went wrong. Going to be a biggie. I really, really want to see the police horses, riot police horses, back here. We saw them in part one, guys, all kitted up, ready for action if needed. So let's hope that we see them back on Whitehall doing their thing a little bit later. There she is, back again, 13 and fabulous. Hopefully the horse will not spoil her day out. I don't think he will. Lots of new people arriving actually. This is going to be the issue if they do try and close it up quick. These kind of numbers, yikes. Look at it.
Yeah, I remember in the tent.
A lot of people actually arriving for the march. Guys, can I ask you something? Do you know where the march is starting today? It's starting at Parliament Square end. Is it coming along Whitehall or just forming that end? Do you know what's happening?
It goes to Hyde Park.
Wait, so it's walking from Parliament Square to Hyde Park? Wait, so... Okay, thank you so much. Okay, it looks from her map, but then again, you never know, as though it's not actually going to hit Whitehall. The official route doesn't say it's going to go along Whitehall, but they wouldn't have closed Whitehall unless they were okay, maybe it's just because they knew some people would be with flags. So maybe horse guards won't actually get closed, or maybe she has the wrong map. Even they weren't sure. But apparently it's going to Hyde Park. I mean, thinking about it actually, logically, if it starts at Parliament Square, the fastest route to Hyde Park would be via Buckingham Palace, along Constitution Hill, hit Wellington Arch, Hyde Park Corner. I can't believe they've marched from Parliament Square all the way past Whitehall, Cenotaph, Trafalgar Square, up the Mall. It's basically adding another, I don't know, mile on, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they do like to march past Downing Street and the Cenotaph, kind of symbolic for obvious reasons, and symbolism is an important thing when there's any cause. The more landmarks, especially political landmarks, Downing Street, you get in those frames with the press photographers, the more Press Association picks up and spreads those images. They're very good, I must admit. Whoever organises those protests, the Palestinian pro-Palestine protests, they're very, very, very good at choosing the absolute best routes for exposure. Oh, I think she's asking the kid, do you want to be a soldier when you get older? The kid's like, nope, I want to be a pilot. I've only seen the pair of officers here at the front gates today. Now, I think if there were any danger of things needing to potentially result in the horses going off instantly, there will be at least 4. 2 to seal the tunnel and get everyone out the back, and 2 at the front. So we might escape it. I hope we will. Let's see. I'm hoping. Sorry, guys. I'm hoping that I can finish part 2 before the protest hits. That's the goal. Goes back in. So we might, if we're lucky, get one more horsey changeover before the call. Might, not guarantee. If I see any stewards walking behind again, I'll make a point of asking them. The girl that showed me the route doesn't include Whitehall. So I wonder if she's got the wrong map. Her map showed it from going from Parliament Square up toward the Palace and then Hyde Park. Apparently is where the main thing is. So, but then again, why would they close all of this unless they were expecting a lot of people? I don't know. Yeah, actually maybe that's it. So maybe they won't actually close this place today. Let's hope not. Oh, look, she's a bit shy, but Bro's like, don't worry, I'll take care of you. Helicopters again, guys, above us. Apologies for the noise. And the helicopter's hovering right above. Actually, look, it's right above the box now, look. And he's off. He's like, oh, we've been spotted from the ground. Let's escape. Okay, peace and quiet again, gleefully. I love the ones that run forward like with a big smile. Super cute.
It's Tara, thanks for your service. Good luck for your other horses. Tara. I believe the two horses been put down with a man trying to confront a female soldier and in the green and also the police, and that happened with the household cavalry.
It was way more like a Sunday action than Saturday today.
Yeah, I've got a little camera saying that. So show me your reviews where they've been. Show me your reviews.
Helicopter's back, guys. I think we're going to get that helicopter zooming around above us constantly. So we don't get anybody trying to make political points here by putting up the flags with the troops. I've never actually yet seen that, and I hope it doesn't happen today, but it did happen the week before last. Yeah. Oh, look. Guy's got a little cute potato. Little spud. That's super cute, look. That shows how cold it is, guys. The fact that people are putting their kids in those little sort of onesie suits. Keep them warm. Second, let's briefly join this tour group. Here we are.
This building here, the horseguards, is officially the entrance to the palace. So they are guarding the palace. As you can see, they're stopping everyone.
I like this guy as well, actually. He's very knowledgeable, quite eccentric. In other words, classic English style eccentric. I find that works best here, actually. The English eccentric tour guides are the ones that are the most engaging. The one we saw in part one, Theo, our ex-army officer, they're all really, really good. They're already on it. Done? Yeah? Okay, see you soon, yeah? Wow, it's thinning out quick, folks. I'm here, Busker's here. 2 other people are here. Most people have given up and gone home. That helicopter is super, super, super low. Look, it's right above us. Oops. I'm almost expecting a couple of paras to jump down, abseil into the yard. Everybody get out. You with the banana suitcase, evacuate now. Damn, bro is wearing shorts. I think he literally just landed. Hey, that helicopter, folks, I'm not sure if you can still hear me. That helicopter is really low. I haven't seen a helicopter this low, right above us. It doesn't really show it when I film it, but it's really low. It's super loud. Only in London, only on a Saturday. Oh, we just missed a Sherlock Holmes style fellow with a pipe. Gave the horse a little stroke and then walked off. Some of the characters that we see, honestly, amazing. Oh, sorry ladies, sorry. Really sorry guys if that helicopter noise is being really heavily picked up by the mic, out of my control obviously. the helicopter being this low is that I would have thought that, if anything, because it's directly above, would have freaked out the horse, but the horses couldn't seem to care less. What do we think, guys? Because it's a certain type of low-level noise. Actually, I will ask the officers in a second if they're expecting to have to close today. So, guys, is it closing somewhere today? So if they do, it's going to be closed. Okay, so the police have been told officially that the protest is passing along Whitehall. So yeah, guys, we will have a shutdown at some point. Hopefully not in the middle of my video. Really hope not in the middle of my video. Folks, because the other phone's in my bag still. I can't even open the Instagram account for the Palestinian organisation that always posts the routes. That's how I've known before exactly where they're going and at what time. So I'm kind of blind here. It's 16 minutes to 1, which means that the march apparently set off 15 minutes ago. Let's hope we have at least another full changeover, and I will definitely be in the yard for that. They said they are going to close. They're not sure what time, but they are going to close today. No way the guard could hear a word of what that guy was asking. Impossible with this noise. Thank you. Okay, bing bong. We know what the bing bong means, everybody, don't we? Yes, we do. So those horses do have a really high tolerance level, because that noise above is super annoying to my ears. So imagine what it's doing to the horses' ears. Okay. I would assume that the trooper's going to leave to do his rounds. Let's see. Maybe he's going to do them behind the guard shop, which earlier the guy was in the process of closing, but he's put everything back. So I think, strictly speaking, nobody actually knows what's going on. Wait, where's this bro going? I was surprised with this girl. They just kind of strolled in, but I'm guessing they must work here. Sadly, folks, no other tourists are actually falling into the archway. Maybe he's decided he gets doing his rounds. It kind of looks that way. Yep. He's probably tired of the flipping noise from the helicopter, which obviously is slightly less when he's standing under the archway with that thick stone above. So the 15-minute bell has passed. I doubt he'll move now. He might, let's see. But I will be inside for the changeover. I'm going to get right on that little corner in about 8-9 minutes from now. Very, very curious vibe here today. almost like a carnival. This chap's taken the initiative. He's moved from probably the Strand or Charing Cross or Trafalgar Square to sit here with his cup and his little sign to ask for money. I really hope that that hasn't been drowning out the sound. To be honest though, noticing this crew that I've set up over here with the kit. Actually, let me ask these police medics where they're... Sorry guys, what's the protest coming along Whitehall today? Actually along Whitehall.
They'll be coming all the way along the march.
From this end or from that end?
From that end, they've got marching up here.
Do you know when roughly?
I thought they were marching now, but that's when they haven't left yet.
Oh, okay.
Over the next half an hour.
Yeah, alright, thanks a lot, cheers. Okay, right, so police medics said they're coming, this is official now, they're coming from the Parliament Square end, so that'll be the first time ever we've had the march approaching from this end, walking past horseguards, so they'll definitely move the horses, going toward Trafalgar Square before making their way to Hyde Park. That's now official. So, first time ever we've had it approaching from that end. Every single time they've marched along Whitehall, it's been from Trafalgar Square. So interesting to see the response as they start to approach and how many are in the group approaching from the Downing Street end. I'm kind of tempted, guys, to head toward Downing Street. I might do that in a minute, just to see what level of policing we've got, because that'll be a real good indication of how many people they're expecting. Also, if I head down to Downing Street, we might be able to get rid of the infernal noise of the helicopter. Let's have a stroll and see. Good to actually get some certainty finally though about which way the protest is coming from. Yeah, like the helicopter's going to start moving itself this way, meaning that we can't get out of the noise zone. Very much interested to see what level of policing they've got around the cenotaph and the war memorials today. And to be honest, it's better to get to this end now, because if the protest starts moving this way in the middle of my video, I can quickly run along in front of it and hopefully get back to horse guards way before the protest arrives and the horses are pulled. Right, okay, so this looks like what will be the start of the march once everybody's pulled up and is ready. Okay, so we've got in fact a Jewish bloc for Palestine here. This is interesting. Look, huge group of Jewish folks who are pro-Palestine. Extraordinary. Jewish bloc for Palestine. International Jewish Anti-Zionist Network over here. All kinds of groups. Jews Against Genocide. God, that would not be easy work, folks, would it? Standing here static around the, this is a Women in World War II memorial. Not easy work at all. This many people here before the protest has even arrived. Over this side we've got a Persian Iranian protest. They haven't rolled out high numbers yet, but they would definitely have a lot of bodies in reserve for this. Downing Street seems pretty peaceful actually. We've got a few commanders. I noticed if a chap with the yellow cap, likely a chief superintendent or an superintendent, he'll be the boss on the ground. Got a few kind of in reserve. I wonder if they'll be rolling out large numbers. Okay, the helicopter's now moved to this end, folks. You can see it in the sky. Let's hope it stays at this end. I was actually expecting there'll be much higher numbers of police around the cenotaph. Oh, wait, am I in trouble? Hold on. I actually thought you were coming to get me then. Oh, hold on, what's this? Oh! Hold on. He hit him. He hit me. I've got it on camera. He just pushed him. I just saw it. No. He started it. He pushed him. But he pushed him. He started it. It was on my camera. It was his fault. He did it first. He's not being attacked, chap. He attacked someone else. We saw it. We just caught that on the camera. Okay, they're going to block it off. They're going to push everyone out there in case it kicks off.
He's not even English. He's not even police. He's attacking a man with all this speed. I don't understand.
Bro, he just ran over and pushed someone on the floor.
Because
this
he knows.
guy.
They are Iranian regime pro. They get money.
I know, but even so, he shouldn't have reacted to him. He knows he's going to get arrested. Even if it wasn't his fault, he should have been smart enough to not do it.
Why the police?
Oh, they're not arresting. They're not arresting.
These guys, some of them, the police, they're in this country, but they are paid with the Iranian regime. Iranian government pays them.
You think?
I am sure 100%. Otherwise, why they support the Iranian regime? But we all know Iranian regime killing Palestinians and Jews and creating the problem.
We know that.
And killing us.
I know
as
there are a lot
well.
of problems in Iran. Believe
So
it, I
I'm
really
from Iran.
know. I know.
We know the head of the snake is in Iran. We said it 100 times. And this guy is coming with the Iranian flag. Why do we allow them in this country? I don't understand. And the police supposed to protect people, but I'm sure these police are fundamentalists themselves. Go and fix this system. This guy, we had a peaceful protest, as you can see. This guy's from Iranian, he's not even Iranian.
Yeah, they're not liking quite how vocal. This is a chap that was just speaking to me at my side. He's been a little bit. He was in the wrong. There's no point in me getting into a massive argument. There's no point because there's like 500 slightly angry Iranians behind me. So I feel it's better to keep my mouth shut. I know when to be smart. But notice how quickly the officers moved in to deal with that. That's how quickly it can go wrong, folks. And to be honest, the fact that they've got Iranian protesters here today, got a massive number of Palestinians on the way, and we've also got, even though they're pro-Palestine, Jewish protesters, I can definitely see the potential for there being a problem today. I really can. But regardless of who was in the right or the wrong, we saw the guy run over and push somebody on the floor. That is common assault. Whichever way you look at it, there's no defence against that, unless somebody was rushing toward him with a weapon and he was defending himself. But you saw that. I'm pretty sure we got it clear on the camera. Chief's taking interest now as well. Now it's interesting because you saw how quickly the police threw him on the floor, and he was a bit surprised how quickly he was decked, but they didn't arrest him. I'm genuinely surprised. Here comes the protest, guys. I'm heading back to Horse Guards before it hits. They might already have removed the horses, but even if they have, I want to capture the first ever march that goes past Horse Guards. That is the Iranian protest. Wow. So there's that lot there. This is the Jews for Palestine lot up here. Massive number of Jewish people in favour of Palestine. Look at this. Massive turnout actually. Respect to all of these people, because they know there will be a lot of real fundamentalist hardliners in the pro-Palestine protest group that will have a problem with this, even though they're on the same side. The fact that because, you know, they're not Arabs, they're Jews, a lot of the Palestinians will have a problem. The majority, no, majority are super chill, but you've always got a hardline fundamentalist minority in any protest. So massive respect to this Jewish group for turning out in decent numbers today to make their voices heard as well and putting themselves right in the face of danger. Right, Kingsguards are still on, folks. I can see them in the distance. How long that will last? No clue. But that is the start of the protest behind me. So let me get myself back to horse guards before they arrive. Extraordinary timing to see that guy get thrown on the floor in the middle of today's video. Very, 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 very rarely in central London do you actually see the police going in that hard, boom. And I'm hoping that might settle down a little bit. Some of the people that were saying on the St. George's Day video, oh, the police are never that heavy-handed with Palestine. Well, you just saw it. Okay, yes, he was Iranian, not a Palestinian, but police were straight in there, not taking any nonsense. You saw that, folks, and I'm glad I captured it. That's the perfect antidote to those that say the police are not taking an even approach. From what I see and what you've just seen, they're taking a pretty damn hard approach with misbehaviour today. Because that guy did assault the other guy right in front of the camera. Madness, honestly. The fact he'd even do that when there are 100 police around. Mad. Like, why? I'm actually genuinely shocked that he wasn't arrested, because strictly speaking, although the police didn't see it, we captured an assault taking place on the camera. Okay, the police are definitely getting ready to pull the horses, look. It's 2 minutes to 1. I'm pretty sure they're going to take them off at 1 and that'll be it for the day. Yep, here we go, folks. They're shutting it down, I'm sure they are. Are they actually going to change over the horses with all this going on? I can't see it, I really can't, they're way too close. Closing trooper or not closing today?
Not sure yet.
Massive group coming this way though. Yeah? Okay, so the troopers are really sure. They haven't been told yet if they're going to get closed. Shut down. Right, I'm right in the middle. I'm not going in the gates because if they close it fast, everyone's going to get booted out and they'll take the horses off. So this is the key spot. This guy with his kid, not even listening. Oh, there we go, finally. If it happens, it's going to be real quick shutdown today. I'm really surprised, folks, they're putting up 2 new horses. There's got to be like, I don't know, what, several thousand people working their way this way. In fact, they're right here now. I'm genuinely surprised that they're still not sure. I'll turn the camera in a minute, but just wander that way just for a minute to see what was going on. Somebody just got assaulted right in the centre of the camera. Police ran over, grabbed him, decked him straight on the floor. Or really kicking off between the Iranians. If I can cut it out this evening when I get back, I'll send it to you, of course. Yeah.
I want to show it to someone on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to put my
they were really on it. They decked him. He was like in shock.
Please send me the footage.
Okay. Yeah, the police decked him like instantly.
Palestinian?
No, it was a pro-Iranian protester. Oh.
I need that footage.
Okay. Here comes the Lance Corporal of Horse, everyone. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yep, here comes the Corporal of Horse, folks. Horses are off, as predicted. We got back just in time. Closing it. Pro-Palestine protest. Horse Guards is being shut down. Don't worry. You know. That's it, folks. Yep, shutting it down. It's all getting closed down. Not even dismounting, they're not even going for a dismount. Horses straight in, despite the fact that there's a massive crowd waiting for it. Unfortunately, this massive tourist crowd that was super patient, not going to get it, not getting anything. That's it, guys, we are shut down, we're done. They're just about to close it all up. We timed that well, didn't we? We timed that really well. Police are going to go and hold the back shut first. Then everyone's going to get booted out the front gates. Officers already clearing them out of the way. Gatesman's off, Chitsman's off. Yep. Momentarily. Process is just starting to arrive. These are the people at the front.
She put the footage out, showed people, it's very
I'll post it on the group. Yep.
See it, please.
Is that it today, Corporal? That's done 100%, yeah? Okay, thank you. Okay, Corporal of Horse Guards just confirmed verbally to me that is it for today. They will not be reopening. And this is why you have got absolutely thousands of people. Look at this. I can't get any closer because they're making a human chain around it. Look at this. Thousands and thousands of people coming along. Wow. That's a lot of people.
1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8.
They haven't yet closed the front gates, but they will. Got plenty of bodies following along the protest just in case things go a little bit awry, like they did just now at the Downing Street end. That it's the riot helmets, guys. They're kitted up if it kicks off. I'm not sure why they haven't locked the gates yet, but they're just retrieving the Chitsman and Gatesman from the tunnel. You can see them in the distance being taken in. That right-hand gate, Chitsman and Gatesman, there they are. Meanwhile, lots of bodies, as I said.
Stop the genocide!
They got a lot of bodies. Where the hell were they hiding this lot? Way more bodies than I saw when we were at the other end. When I was down there earlier on, somebody grabbed someone else and threw them on the floor. The police, massive group, and ran over, decked the guy straight away, just chucked him on the floor. They're really that proper on it today. Yeah, I'll post it in the group later because Pascal wants it anyways. And a pro-Iranian guy, yeah, he was shocked. They decked him really fast. This, guys, is what a lot of your taxpayers' money is being spent on. But hey, everybody has a right to protest. We might not agree with the cause, but we have to respect the right to protest. If we don't have that, whatever the cause, we have no democracy. It's as simple as that. I'm actually glad it's walking this way because I'm going to go against it now and walk toward Downing Street shortly. However, not until the gates are closed. I guess the photo in your video. They still haven't got the front gates, which is a little bit unusual. Corporal of Horses there, waiting, but I'm not sure who's going to actually call it. They might leave it open, to be fair, because it's peaceful. Yes, there are thousands of people, but Horse Guards is not a target for these people. So there's no actual reason they need to lock it, unless, of course, something kicks off. I've actually never, and I've filmed almost every single one of these protests this year, I've never actually seen anything really bad happen, ever. It's largely been, when we're talking 99th percentile, peaceful, respectful, etc. People not bring their little kids out and stuff and march with them if they thought it was going to kick off. They wouldn't, regardless. They just wouldn't. And you see lots of people here with their little kids and stuff. Even the dog, look. Okay, they've now got stuck right opposite Raffles. Wow. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking actually, we're just looking at it, that they're on the fence about whether to close the gates. Because on the one hand, this is a good exit point for people wanting to get away or out of the protest, or tourists that get caught up in it, to be able to quickly get through the tunnel onto horseguardsparade behind, which gives a lot more space. Because between Parliament Square, Trafalgar Square right now, it's solid. You walk out your hotel or end up in this lot, you're stuck. You're not getting out, you're stuck. So that might be why they've decided today not to haul the gates closed and chain it all up. First time ever, which is, I guess, a good thing. I really thought they'd chain up the gates, but
Is it over?
it's definitely over. I spoke to the corporal of horse, he said that's it, no more horses, no more guards today. But I'm wondering, no more today, it's done. But I'm wondering why they didn't close the gates. Unusual. Very unusual. They always lock this place down, don't they? But today, for whatever reason, they're not. Guess we'll find out. They're tens of thousands, guys. Look at it. Just no sign of where the end is for this lot. Huge numbers. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Who just shouted Sharmuta? Which, I'm not going to say what it means, but that's a very, very, very rude word in Arabic. A very rude word in Arabic. I don't know who he shouted that at. More bodies.
Who protects the war criminals? Police protect the war criminals. Who protects the war criminals?
Wait, they're saying the police protect the war on criminals. Are these people dense or what? What the hell have the police got to do with what's going on? Some protesters are absolutely brainless and clueless. Unbelievable. How the hell is it the police's fault? Police protecting the criminals? Like, what? I just don't understand the logic of some people. Okay, so everyone that's protesting here is protesting against the Israeli assault, as they say it, on Palestinian territory. But interestingly, I was up there earlier, there's a massive group of Jewish people that are protesting for Palestine and with everyone here. They've got to be doing that though with this lot. Yeah, big respect for that. But it kicked off up there earlier, big time.
I wondered why there were so many police around.
Yeah.
And it was phone burning free.
Yep.
But that was all now.
Look, I'm still waiting to see the police horses in full riot gear, covered on their faces, were around earlier. They're going to be back at some point if it kicks off. And that end, there's a lot of pro-Iranian protesters, and somebody was just assaulted on my camera. And then the police ran in, they were straight on it, they just chucked him on the floor instantly. So they're really on it today, they're not taking any from anyone, which is good.
But if you've got them and these, there's going to be a...
Exactly. That's why they've got so many bodies at that end, just making sure that if it really does kick off, they can bring in the horses quickly and shut it down.
Because I know they took the horses in from here.
Yeah, they will not have any more horses today. I think they're going to leave the gates open as usual, but the officer already told me no more horses today. So, anyway, stay safe, yeah? Thank you. If anybody wants to, I'm not going to actually say what it means because it's a very rude word. Sorry, I don't want to say it, but yeah, if anybody wants to put a translation of Sharmuta in the comments, I'd be much obliged, guys. We know what it means, but I'd rather not say it. But if one of you wants to ride it, that's fine with me. It's a very derogatory term, typically for a lady. Okay, I'm reasonably satisfied that they're not going to close the gates at Horse Guards. And if they do, I've seen it all before. So guys, I'm going to head into the thick of it. I'm walking to the genesis, the central part of this massive protest. Numbers are completely mind-boggling. Wow. Adrenaline rush, guys. Crazy adrenaline rush when you're right in the middle of it. I'm not going to walk against it because that would be disrespectful, but the numbers speak for themselves. Temporarily trap myself on a traffic island through that gap. Let me see if I can get myself back across. Oh, Angela Rayner, Deputy Labour Leader, on the placard over there. Good luck. How on earth am I going to get myself out of here, people? Is what I'm wondering. I think what I need to do is join in the and kind of walk sideways, laterally through the protesters this way. That way I'm being respectful. Okay, we're out. Goodness me. Woo. We're very lucky with our timing today, folks. We kind of got a bit of everything, didn't we? Full clean part 1, then the kicking off in part 2, followed by the actual body of the protest coming along for part 2, the second half. Peaceful, folks. You see this? Nothing's kicking off. If they really thought there was going to be a problem, they'd have 10 times more officers than this, especially around these central areas. London 2024, people. Oh, what's this massive key someone's got? Hold on. Big golden key. What's this for? Guys, you know what does the key mean? Do you know?
Right to return.
Ah, right to... Ah, okay, thank you. Right to return is what the key means. Or as he said, our right to return. They've basically got a party going on here, man, no? The photographer's like, whoa. Wasn't expecting this. Oh, he's like, Habibi, can you hold the key? I mean, to be honest, if something kicks off in the middle here, the bodies are not going to get in there. They're just, the thickness of people here is massive, the density. And they've all stopped right outside Downing Street. Let's see what's going on in the middle, guys, if we can get ourselves way in. Oi, oi. Rishi Sunak's a waste man, apparently.
اطلع برا مش السنة باي باي مش السنة باي باي
I am stuck, guys. Whoa, hold on. Wow, that was pretty intense in the middle. I thought I was going to get stuck for a second. Like, whoa. The intensity here is just mad. Please, a lot lucky happy. I mean, it's peaceful. You saw it was right in the middle. But probably because it's cold. Goodness me. Huge numbers today. Huge numbers. I'll take it easy. Good luck. Okay, we're kind of managing to get through just. Notice I'm walking against the throng. Not easy with these numbers. They're keeping everyone way back from government buildings today. There's never been vandalism of government buildings by any of these protesters in the pro-Palestine marches. Everything you see on the TV with vandalism of government buildings and public property, Just Stop Oil or similar. There have been a few people that have sympathised, and those are the people that we saw. I think they were English students actually, or British students, that did spray the Ministry of Defence. Apparently it was to do with this, but it wasn't actually Palestinians themselves that did it. Okay, TV crew here. Ad hoc TV crew. I swear I'm going to lose my voice after having to not quite shout but raise it considerably during that. Whew. People, that was a head spinner. Even by my usual standards, that was a real head spinner. I really thought, damn it, I'm stuck for a minute. But we were right in the middle of it. We were safe. We caught it all. It was a pretty amazing experience, I'm not going to lie. And nobody was even remotely disrespectful of the Senate or, sorry, the cenotaph or the other war memorials here. The mass media have made a big detail about, you know, blah, blah, attacking this, attacking that. Nah, I've never seen it. Plus, to be fair, the police will close it down so fast if that happened, like really fast. Notice we didn't see the police horses, which is a shame, because that was my my primary motivation for wanting to get right in the thick of it, to see if they'd lined up the horses behind the main group, but they didn't. Nope, they didn't. Oh, it's quite the head spin. Well, I've still got a teeny bit of voice left. Let's see if we've got any tourists having fun with the red phone boxes before I reach the end. No idea which station it is, but this architecture, guys, one of my favourite places is King Charles Street, alongside the Foreign Office. Beautiful, beautiful, eh? Absolutely glorious, the architecture here. Oh, there's another group approaching, which are being flanked by police officers at the front. Okay, it's interesting. Let's have a little look as they approach. Actually, wait, it looked like they were optically, but no, they're staying at Parliament Square. Okay, let's cut across to the little touristy corner. Government offices being completely closed down. Ta-da! Oh, here's one. It's our first lucky tourist. Where are you from? Switzerland. Oh, you're Swiss. Wow, wow. They don't have these phone boxes in Switzerland.
No, we have other ones, like round.
Okay. Have a good day, ladies. Bye. Well, no red phone boxes in Switzerland. I like how well she handled that, like a real lady. Broke the smile, talked to me, composed herself, got the shot. This is where it started, folks. Under glorious Big Ben. There's the tower, take a pic. Very peaceful, very chill atmosphere actually. It wasn't moody at all on the street today, which is unusual. Genuinely unusual. We're going to walk right to the end and then march up from the furthest phone box to the nearest. Crowds are reasonable today actually. They're nothing crazy, but you see people are back out again from around the world having fun despite massive numbers of people protesting, banging drums and everything else. All pretty chill on the whole. Okay, let's see who we've got here, guys, at this phone box. Oh, I think Xi Jinping is calling, guys, from Beijing. Hello. The tourist behind me saying hello. Let's say hello. Who's calling? As if the phone box fell over. So they should actually mount it on a motor, and that somebody inside. Oh, hello. Who's calling? Somebody inside could, like, you know, push the button, then it moves the phone box up a little bit, and watch the tourist reaction as they think they're going to knock it over. Now that would be good. Okay, here's the third one from the group. Say again?
You're not London Tours.
I'm not London Tours. My channel is called London City Walks.
Oh, City Walk. You're not John.
I am John. Really?
Pleased to meet you, John.
What's your name?
I watch you every day.
Every day?
I watch you every day.
I don't even watch myself
St.
every day.
St. James is there, you know, and I want to change into the guard.
Oh, wow.
And I'd love to meet that fella. He seemed very knowledgeable.
It's interesting because Busker, you know Busker in the park, he said to me that there was a gentleman that asked me at horseguards earlier on. Was that you?
Yes.
What are the chances of me bumping into you when I get to this end?
Crowd here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go down. I'm sure he must be amongst them. And I'm wondering what he looked like.
Yeah,
Now
I'm sorry to disappoint you now you've met me.
His name's John. Oh, yes. What a crowd today.
It's funny, I just walked all the way from horseguards. They didn't close the gates, they took the horses off and the troopers, but they've left the gates open so they haven't locked them. I think mainly to act as, you know, an escape route for people to get out. I just walked right through the centre of the protest. Very peaceful. Yeah, surprisingly today.
I'm from Hitchin, by the way.
You're from Hitchin, in Hertfordshire?
Yeah.
Ah, I know it well.
Yeah, I come down here and I have a look around the sites. I'm born in Shropshire, actually. I'm a true man.
Ah, so you are a countryman through and through.
I was called up national service and I came down here and I served down here.
When did you finish your national service?
Pardon?
When did you finish? Which year did you finish your national service? Do you remember?
63.
Good Lord. It was a very different world here in 63, wasn't it?
It is, yes. I think I've just been up horseguards parade. I've paraded on there many times in brought out books. You know, doing freedoms, cities.
You've got to say hello to everybody. If you're a regular viewer, everybody will be delighted. So say hello to everybody. You're in today's video.
Yes, hello everybody. I come down here to see London for myself and it's a wonderful sight. And the crowds here up there at Whitehall, that's unbelievable how many people have come here today just to support.
Yep.
I've come here for a different purpose. I've come here to see the wonderful sights of London.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to meet me. Damn it, now you just
And
completely...
now I've met John, that famous person who gives the lovely speeches on YouTube.
Thank you.
You do. You'd make a very good job of that, actually. I'm a metal detectorist, and I come down, you know, from Shropshire, and I used to make videos myself for metal detecting. Okay, so I've come down here, and now I've got to struggle now to get back on the tube.
At least it's not a long walk, am I right, from where we are now?
Yeah, I go into the tube station here. So yeah.
Tell everybody to subscribe and like. How about that? Tell everyone to subscribe and like. So subscribe and like.
Oh, I do. I really love it down here in London. I think the sights are... My daughter worked down here and she hates every minute.
Yeah.
I hate London. she won't come near it. Like, and I said, well,
I always tell mine not to come into the centre, but
but she
probably shouldn't
works
say
around
that.
Harrods and places like that.
Yeah, that's where I live. I live very close to Harrods. I live very close. I live in that area. I live in South Kent, very close to Harrods.
Yeah,
I prefer this part of London, this part of central London.
yeah. But it's lovely here. When it's quieter.
It is. It was a pleasure. Thank you for being such a gent. Really, real pleasure to meet you.
met you, John.
What are the chances, though, that I missed you this morning and then I caught you on the way home?
And then something mentioned me.
Yeah, it's extraordinary. It was my pleasure, sir. It was a pleasure to meet you. Take care of yourself, okay? Thank you. Guys, this is why I do it. Wow, I am briefly speechless. And you all know that it's rare for me to be lost for words, but I am for a moment, so I'm just going to shut up and let the camera talk. Oh, she doesn't want to get in the picture. That's a bit unusual. She just literally shoved the kid out of the way. Like, what? That was just bizarre. I was properly humbled, guys. I really did need a moment then. Properly humbled by him. What an inspiring chap, eh? National service until 63. He's seen it all. Seen it all. So if my channel appeals to somebody like that that's seen it all, what more can I say? What more can I hope for? Amazing, really. And this is the queue, guys, for the front box. It's going to be a long wait for people that are pretty far back. That might be why, for example, the Swiss girls chose the other box. And what they're trying to get, everybody that's here, 1 second. Guys, I'm not pushing in, don't worry. Thank you. What they're trying to get, this is the money shot, people. This is what everybody wants. Obviously, it doesn't work very well in landscape mode, but you see where I'm going with this. That is what everybody wants, the absolute money shot with the entirety of the Elizabeth Tower in the background. And you can get most of the Palace of Westminster, as well as the phone box and that spectacular clock tower. Jump back down, trying to avoid breaking their neck. And our last few minutes on what's been a pretty interesting Saturday, guys, I'm not going to lie, will be whoever turns up and poses at this phone box. There's the bells. We've got no global leaders, guys, calling at the moment. Oh, here we go. Little kiss for the camera. Smoochy smooch. I mean, I joke, guys, but that was actually me about 3 hours ago. Give or take. Not on this phone box, but... Oh. That's it, bro. That's it. Glance loving at the tower. Wow, how many? Oh, the Aussies, the group I pushed in front of to get my picture. Aussie group. Brilliant. Aussies, guys, I'm guessing, yeah? Aussies? Where are you from? Which part of Australia?
I'm like 2 hours out of Melbourne.
Yeah?
Yeah.
First time in London, guys, or you've been before?
Yeah, first time here, yeah.
Oh, what do you think?
Unbelievable.
Yeah?
Unbelievable, yeah.
We don't have buildings anywhere near as old and as beautiful and as large. So
Nothing is remarkable anywhere that you've seen in Oz, no? Literally.
I was going to say, we have much of the nature, but not so much of the cities. So
Yeah, you certainly have the nature part I'm looking for,
Yeah.
there's no doubt about that. What's been the favourite thing so far of everything you've seen?
I'd say this.
Yeah?
Big Ben's unbelievable.
It's an extraordinary thing to stand here and see it, isn't
The
it?
only thing we've seen is the Natural History Museum and this so far. Like,
Yeah.
that's all we've done in London.
Buckingham Palace on the list, of course.
Next.
Next. You chose a good day for it. Yeah, there's no guard change today, so for you guys it's going to be pretty chill at the palace.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, good.
Yeah, better to do it today than tomorrow, for example. But tomorrow morning there's a guard change, so if you're kind of nearby, that's something that's interesting to watch as well. But get there early, like real early.
That's what we've heard.
Yeah, the queues are massive.
Do you like it?
Me, yeah, I live in central London. The reason I'm still standing here is that I'll show you guys the YouTube channel you're going to be on when I finish today's video.
Oh, right on.
Got your little souvenir of your time in London with the most famous phone box in the world.
No, right on. No.
There's no Australian politicians on the line today, guys.
That's great.
Door doesn't close, gets stuck in the phone box. Here's the polite chap I was talking to a second ago. What a gent he is.
He frees land base.
I'm hoping the phone box is not going to fall over.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the name of the Australian Prime Minister?
Do you see this ScoMo at the moment?
I was going to say that was him on the line. You just missed a very important call. There we go. The group shot. Usual guys, every time we come across Aussies in London, friendliest people on earth, I swear.
Wait. There's one, two, three.
And there, folks, is our closing shot for today. Well done, guys. Brilliant stuff.